Hey, I'm Sam Clark with Crimson Education, and today we're going to be talking about the top 10 HBCUs, or historically black colleges and universities, in the United States, according to the U.S. News & World Report rankings. Roll titles. HBCUs, or historically black colleges and universities, are defined by the Higher Education Act of 1964 as, I quote, "Any historically black college or university that was established prior to 1964 whose principal mission was and is the education of black Americans and that is accredited by a nationally recognized accrediting agency or association determined by the Secretary of Education to be a reliable authority." Now, even though HBCUs are defined by the Higher Education Act of 1965 as well as the Civil Rights Act of 1964, most of them were created in the months immediately after the American Civil War, in which after the abolition of slavery, a lot of higher education institutions were still deeply segregated and were not allowing African American students into their institutions. And this actually continued for much of the 20th century as well, especially a lot of universities in the southern United States remained segregated up until the Civil Rights Act. The Civil Rights Act and the Higher Education Act did the actual sort of defining of HBCUs as far as the Department of Education was concerned. But obviously the importance of HBCUs continued throughout the 20th century and up until today. Now, in terms of these specific rankings, these rankings are by no means the end-all be-all rankings, but they are the U.S. News & World Report rankings. U.S. News & World Report, a partner with Crimson Education and the creator of what are largely considered to be the best college and university rankings in the world. These are the 2021 rankings. You can check out the link below to learn a bit more about how these rankings are actually done by U.S. News & World Report, but it's an amalgamation of a bunch of different factors, including outcomes, faculty resources, student resources, expert opinion, and more. Check out the link below for a video about U.S. News & World Report rankings overall and for a specific one related to HBCUs. U.S. News & World Report considers 79 HBCUs to be eligible for their rankings, and today we're going to talk about the top 10. So without further ado, let's dive on in. Number 10 on our list is Fisk University, located in Nashville, Tennessee. Fisk was founded in 1866 and is one of the smallest HBCUs on our list with only about 840 students enrolled. Fisk is on a number of other U.S. News rankings, including ranked 29 in the United States for most innovative schools in the country, as well as 126 for top performers in social mobility. Fisk's beautiful campus is about 40 acres and is listed on the National Register of Historic Places. Even though Fisk is pretty small, it's world-renowned for a lot of its collections, including a lot of artistic collections from the Harlem Renaissance in its library. Notable alumni include W.E.B. Du Bois. Number 9 on our list is Claflin University in Orangeburg, South Carolina. Claflin was founded in 1869 and is home to about 2,000 undergrads. Claflin also ranks pretty high in other U.S. News & World Report university rankings, including number 9 in Southern Regional Colleges and number 14 in top performers in social mobility. Claflin has 4 different schools. Those include the School of Education, the School of Business, the School of Humanities and Social Sciences, and the School of Natural Sciences and Mathematics. Claflin's athletic teams are the Panthers, and they're an NCAA Division II across a ton of different sports. We've got a two-way tie for 7th place, the first of which is North Carolina Agricultural and Technical State University. North Carolina A&T State University was founded in 1891 and has about 11,000 undergrads, which makes it the largest HBCU in the United States. A lot of offerings at this school, including 54 undergrad degrees, 29 master's degrees, and 9 doctoral degrees across campus. North Carolina A&T State is highly ranked on a couple of other U.S. News metrics, including being number 61 in best undergraduate teaching throughout the entire United States, including all colleges, as well as number 68 in most innovative schools. North Carolina A&T State University is a land-grant institution. Now, what that means is that it has a really broad range of research with ongoing projects and is funded, therefore, by a lot of agencies, including NASA, the U.S. Department of Agriculture, the U.S. Department of Defense, and the National Institutes of Health. So there's a lot of incredible funding for a lot of the amazing research that is happening there. A lot of North Carolina A&T State University alumni go on to work in government, including many state and national representatives. And another notable alum includes Ronald McNair, who was an astronaut who passed away in the Challenger explosion. Tied for number 7 on our list is Florida A&M University, located in Tallahassee, Florida. Florida A&M was founded in 1887 and has about 7,800 undergrads. And in addition to its HBCU ranking, it is also tied for 61st on Best Undergraduate Teaching by U.S. News & World Report, and is in the top 250 for national universities overall throughout the United States, as well as number 20 for top performers in social mobility. Just like the previous school on this list, Florida A&M University is a land-grant university, which means that it's tied, as I said before, to a lot of fantastic research opportunities and research funding from various U.S. agencies throughout government. Their sports teams are known as the Rattlers, and they are in Division I in the NCAA. In 2012, Florida A&M started a fantastic new program called the Medical Scholars Program. It's a very, very competitive pre-med program that only allows 10 freshmen in every year. Among many incredible student organizations at Florida A&M, they're really well known for their marching band, in large part because of the marching band's performance at Bill Clinton's inauguration, and in the Super Bowl, and in the inauguration of President Obama. Number 6 on our list is Morehouse College in Atlanta, Georgia. Morehouse College was founded in 1867 and has about 2,200 undergrads, and is the only one on our list that is an all-men's college as well. Morehouse is ranked by U.S. News as 155 on Best National Liberal Arts Colleges in the United States. Morehouse is a part of the Atlanta University Center consortium of schools, which includes a number of other schools in the area, including Spelman, Clark Atlanta University, and the Morehouse School of Medicine. Morehouse alumni have a ton of extremely impressive accolades, including 11 Fulbright Scholars, 5 Rhodes Scholars, 5 Marshall Scholars as well. Morehouse also ranks highly for most innovative schools and best undergraduate teaching at 42 and 38 respectively. Notable alumni from Morehouse include Martin Luther King Jr., Samuel L. Jackson, and Spike Lee. That was part 1 of our top 10 ranking for HBCUs in the United States based on the U.S. News & World Report rankings. Stay tuned, like this video, subscribe, click the little bell icon next to the subscribe button so that you get a notification next time we post, so that you can stay tuned for the top 5 within this ranking. And even though I think these top 10 rankings can be really, really useful in terms of figuring out what is the best university or college for you as a very, very first step, it's far from the end all be all. And if you click another one of the links below, you can connect up with one of the academic experts at Crimson who will talk with you for free about the type of schools you want to go to, where you can realistically get in, and how you can start working today on your extracurriculars, your academics, and your college applications to maximize the possibility of getting into your dream schools and the schools that are right for you. So click that link, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.